Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog welcoming you back to episode number 9 of our Total War Three Kingdoms playthrough as Jian. We just, last episode, took over the Zhangzhou farmland, getting rid of Huangzhou, I believe it was, and we noticed that we got Cao Cao moving on down in this sneaky little fashion here. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. I think I left off with one thing I need to do, at least one, and that's put Chengpu back somewhere to build. Now I think we won't move him back to Changsha just because he goes on what 5-turn stints as helping my building, and there's a 4-turn building time. So let's set him over to Zhangling and see if we assign him to Zhangling, there might not be something we can upgrade and build over there. So that's where we're going to put him, at least for this round, before we probably put him back into Changsha. The other thing I want to check before we move on and end the turn, there it is, quick deal, trade agreement. We have the ability to trade. What do you know, Zhengjiang? Let's see if we can cut a deal here. Zhengjiang is the one that wants to potentially trade with me. Where are you? Where are you? See, I can't even see you, but I know through quick deal that you may want a trade agreement. So let's go in this way and negotiate a deal. It's favorable to you, so let's see if you might give me just a little bit back. And it kind of comes out even Steven, and we'll just go ahead and do an even Steven for us. And we got ourselves a trade deal to help that meager income of, actually our non-meager anymore income. I forgot I'm so in tune with a low income per turn. Now we're already up to over 2,000 a turn, which late game might be nothing, but right now that's like a gold mine to me. I don't think there's anything else we got to do. We're chasing Liu Biao's army, led by Huang Zhong, down the river. Trolling down the river. Let's see what happens. I wanted to have vision up north. Oh, there we go. We get to see Cao Cao running into the forest. Is he trying to ambush me? Well, I know where he went, so I'm not going to fall for that trap. Now our best bud, Yuan Shu, he is looking to invite us into a coalition with Liu Dai. Where would Liu Dai be at? He is up this way, right there, kind of at the northern edge. Kind of gives us a continuous line. In fact, that coalition kind of surrounds our little enemy right now of Cao Cao. So guess what? I think I'm going to try and accept this one. Oh, he rejected it. Oh, we offered to bring him into our coalition, but I guess he just didn't want it. So what have we got? Liu Biao's forces have gone to ground, so maybe we can do something there. And Cao Cao is off in ambush land in the trees over here. Anything else going on? Dong Zhuo has requested Liu Biao to join their war against Gongdu. Well, go ahead, guys. I don't care. The more people Liu Biao is up against that are going to stretch his meager forces, the better we can go. Although my best bud Yuan Shu has negotiated peace with Liu Biao. Maybe he has some other things going on. Maybe we got a little Hei Yi, which is causing him some... Yeah, he may be causing my bud some anxiety over here, so he needs to make some peace. We'll allow him that little thing there. And Wang Quang has changed his capital. He's kind of up, yeah, he's up this way, not so much of a concern for me. And we have some new characters passing through. Let's just take a peek at them. Huo Lan Shu, by Jian, past loyalties. It's a decent level 4 strategist. could be a good spy potential if I were to hire such a person. I'm wondering. Not bad attributes there. No super legendary kind of things there. Do I want to pay just to have a... I'm thinking we have some decent spy potential here. Let's go ahead. I think we have the funds. 2,800. Let's hope she'll be in my court a little while. I don't want to quite do it this turn. I want to take a look at some other things. In fact, we just moved our builder Cheng Pu over here to Sun Jian. Yeah, he's there now. We want to see if we have some ability. Yeah, we got some choices here. You know, and I can increase the jetties, which will help my food production from fishing, and a little bit of a boost from income. That may not be a bad move. I can also finally get walls around this city, which also might not be a bad move also. I think we're looking at one of those, 2,700. That uses just about all my funds though. So let's ponder on that. I still got a few turns that Cheng Pu will be there. I'm not going to be able to reach him and his forces because he's been force marching. But let's see if we can go here maybe and cut off his return to his lands, and maybe eventually at some point he'll take even more attrition. He's not the strongest force. Whoops, he's not the strongest force in the world right now as it is, so I think I have an advantage there. Let's just try to cut off some of his maneuvering and go to land ourselves. And while we're there, I got decent per turn income. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Let's get our very first trebuchet. And I think we'll just leave it at that. We still keep our over 1,600 income. I'm happy with that right now because I got some improving that needs to be done in my lands. So let's keep the income up. Let's take a turn here. Okay. Where do we want to go? He's somewhere over here trying to think about ambushing me. Why don't we... I think we can move just out of town so we're still close enough to support it. And maybe, just maybe, we can see if we can set up our own ambush. Where is our range? So if he came out of those trees and cut straight towards Zhangzhou farmland, I'd get an ambush on him potentially. I'm thinking I like this move. Let's tempt him and to move on in. Of course, he probably has movement to go right around my ambush, down the road into the town, but I'll still be there, I think, to support the town if he moves in. So that's going to be our move for this turn, and I think let's just see what happens. And he does. He takes the bait and moves on into town, and yes, I am a reinforcing force over here. So that means we actually outnumber him. And they're calling for a Pyrrhic victory. Let's see if we can best that. As far as the map, okay, we got kind of that open battlefield look here with that little lake here in the background. Let's go ahead and fight ourselves a battle. See if we can take on Cao Cao. Great authority, 4-level general. We got Zhahodun. Oh my goodness, Zhahodun. He's pretty powerful too with his resolve and this and that. I think I'm going to try and avoid the duels with these two guys. They are some higher level generals than I've had to face. I do have Sun Jian, who's a higher level, but they kind of match up. I didn't realize Huang Gai was so old. Gotta pay attention. He's 50 already. Oh my god, I'm only gonna have him for so long. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get into start the battle. And I think I will hold my generals out of duels and just fight a good old-fashioned battle on the map without the duels. See if we can make this happen. We do outnumber him, so I am hoping I can at least get that Pyrrhic victory, but I'm hoping also that maybe somehow I can manipulate and manage a better victory than what the computer is predicting. Let's see our layout. Now I'm going to reinforce from over here. He's charging in from over here. So let's see. If I move, I just bring my forces back to the back maybe to kind of combine with my reinforcing armies there. Make him have to move. If I'm lucky, he runs and wears himself out. If not, he's still got to move towards me. And I'll hopefully have time to reinforce and get my forces set up. So that's our play. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's see, let's set you guys up right about there. Well, yeah, get those archers in the back. Not a good idea to spin those forces around unless, yeah, you're moving fast. And here we go already. Here's my forces moving on the map, so that's good. Those reinforcements were there very quick. We're going to reject the duels with my main characters. Reject, reject, reject. And Lady Wu, you're the last one. Let's reject. So now I don't have to worry about forgetting and not paying attention and you joining duels that I don't want you to join. There's our cavalry. Let's kind of position the cavalry off here in the trees for now. What do I have in the way of archers in this? Oh yeah, there we go. I just have my typical 2 archers here. What do you know? And why don't we kind of set them up in the back, get my lines that's going to go in the... I'm going to use the garrison force as kind of my buffer. See if I can run him into the garrison force, weaken him up before he reaches my main line. I don't care about the garrison force, to be quite honest. Let them take all the damage initially if that's possible. Speed everybody up. I have a feeling we'll be able to set ourselves in place once we get going here. We have some swordsmen over here. Let's hide them on this side of the line. We have our light axe band. We'll set them on the other side of the line. Whoops. Yeah, we'll set them right here. And the heavy axemen, we'll just park them over on this side since they seem to be approaching more from that angle. Generals, let's group you up and get you safe behind the line for now. And let's see what develops here. They're coming straight at me, it looks like. Let's kind of move you over. Try and line you up to take the brunt of this attack. We only have one. Let's see if we can get that up. One last cavalry hidden over here. Like they're really going to fall for that ruse, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, I think, whoops, dizziness. We'll get ourselves. We got cavalry over on this side coming around. We also have halberds over on this side to counter that cavalry, so I'm okay with that. And my garrisons are doing fine. We got some archers breaking away, but they got little spearmen support in there, so we gotta Take care not to run into them. Let's run the cavalry out this way and bring the halberds out against the cavalry. Oh, let's go right in there against it. He got rid of the spearmen that were there. I'm fine with that. Okay, they're running into my buffer force. Let's hope they can hold him. Come on, guys. Move a little faster here. Show some excitement. Get in there. We'll bring the light axemen over there to kind of blunt that attack. Okay, they're showing some flanks here. See if that front force can tie them up enough. He's got his general over on the side helping out. Let's get some of my support going in here on some of his tough spots where he's being a little bit stubborn. Lady Wu will get you in there. Hongai, let's show a little power move. Sun Jian, show a little power move in there. Take out those archers in the back. We're starting to show signs of weakening. Hold down that force in place. Let's provide some support over that way. Lady Wu, let's get you away from their generals. You are not exactly strong as far as their generals are concerned. Weaken some generals down. Keep moving. Keep the cavalry moving. Keep the cavalry moving. They're breaking through my lines, but we needed to return the favor. Hit them in the backside over here. Make them break. There we go. Come on, focus on the generals. Let's wear them down a little bit. You try to knock out those spearmen. Huang Gai is getting a little on the weak side. We need to help him out. Yeah, let's get the enemy to run. You craven enemy, run, run. Come on, go against these generals. They want to keep themselves out here exposed. Let's battle them in that exposed state. How'd we let those archers get away out there? Not paying attention, not paying attention.
军士兵正在四散而逃。
Okay, we need to run some generals down. That happened awful fast in this sloppy little battle. See if we can run down some generals, take them out of future battles. And also wear down on his forces here.
骑兵上马，做好准备，不要留情。炮兵注意，跑起来！做好准备。
Oh, he's already exited the battlefield.
灭敌军准备好了，下，下，注意，片甲不留。
Let's wear down some of their forces as they're trying to exit. And speed this puppy up. And end this battle. Come on, Lady Wu, knock him out. There we go. There we go. Wear down a few extra of these forces. And they're exiting the map. Let's just claim victory at this point. What kind of victory did we obtain? Close, better than Pyrrhic, but it's a sloppy close. I lost track of a lot of different forces for too much time. I have a tendency to sometimes focus in on little parts of the battle and forget about other parts. We're going to have to work on that as this playthrough and Let's Play progresses and see if we can expand our field of vision to do even better in these battles. And after that battle, it looks like I'm going to go for the recruitment and replenishment option. Has Cao Cao and his army run away? And Mr. Liu Biao's army just is taking his little river cruise as that continues. Let's see, Yuan Shao has formed a coalition with Cao Cao. So we got that to worry about now. Dong Zhuo has requested Liu Biao join their war, so now he's going to be in a war with Wang Quang. Just so many different things going on. Not all of these necessarily relevant to us. Zheng Yan declared war on Yuan Shao. That's fine. And Liu Dai joined the coalition of Yuan Shao. He wouldn't join ours, but boy, he just hopped aboard Yuan Shao's. But fortunately, he's a little bit distant, so I'm not too worried about that. Enemy ambush, we discovered theirs, they discovered ours, whatever. Ancillary, we received a clay axe. We'll see if we have anybody that needs that authority. In fact, let's just check right now. Lady Wu, when authority comes to mind, you're the one that I think of. And the clay axe does not help that authority at all. Does everybody else? You don't even have one, so we might as well just temporarily give it to Cheng Pu, even though I'm not looking to increase his authority, just to hold the item until we find better use for it. And character developments. We have Kui Shangping has entered our area. Is this somebody worth looking at? Let's find out. Zhuangzhuo. I'm just uncomfortable taking anybody from Zhuangzhuo, and I don't know. Let's see. Honorable, which I don't mind, reduces their penalty for higher office. Vengeful and expertise. Attributes. I think we'll just hang on for the moment, not necessarily go there. Eventually, I got to look at somebody, and perhaps she will be a hire just to put in as an administrator in one of my commanderies. I'll have to ponder that one. We definitely have the funds to be able to afford her, but let's first figure out what we want to do over here with Sun Ce. Is he within range? You know, I hate these automated battles, but I think we are in a good position with our forces outnumbering here, and I think we just may do a little auto-resolve river battle here. I think I'm in range to reach him and see if we can do some damage to this force and get him the hay out of our area. We do have superior forces, predicting a decisive victory. Let's just do this delegated river battle.
气焰大胜。
And it's a decisive victory as predicted. 9 heroism. We'll take all that. Our replenishment, yeah, we're just going to go with replenishment so we don't have to help us out, so we don't have to stop too much in the process of replenishing. I don't know if I can quite reach him to try and finish him off. We will try. Not quite. Not quite. Now let's see what we got as an option up here. We just completed our battle with Cao Cao. Are you in? Cao Cao is in range, and he is forced march. He won't be able to retreat from this. Let's see if we can finish off Cao Cao's forces down here. Decisive victory. This is, we just fought this battle, and I don't like his generals. They're super weak. Let's just delegate this battle also. We should handily win this one also. Yes.
今日我等轻
So we
松
made
获
some
益。
progress this turn. What do you know? Getting some thorns out of our side. We'll go with the replenishment. Even though it's only 3%, we need all the replenishment we can get. I do believe. I do believe. Okay, I think force-wise, let's take a look at our situation on the map. Do we have any deals that look interesting right now? Trade agreements, whoops. Kongju maybe. He's not a bad buffer kind of guy between us and Cao Cao if we were to pull him on our side, but he sure don't like us a lot, so I don't know if that's a viable. Let's see what he's going to demand for a trade agreement.
有必要吗？
Nah, I'm not going to pay that much for a trade agreement with him. It would be nice. Kind of the same thing for a non-aggression pact, but we have his favor. If I recall, it's moving a little bit in our direction, so negative 72 attitude trending towards 65. So let's see if we can give this a little time, have those values for trade work in our favor over time. We'll see, we'll play that game and see if it works out for us. Let's get us back to that true north setting. It helps me look at the map better. Okay, so we have at least a few turns before Cao Cao builds up a force to send back at us. So let's, with that in mind, and it's autumn, soon to be winter, I'm almost thinking let's head towards Lujiang and continue our expansion. Since I think we have a little bit of a buffer here from Cao Cao and a little time buffer maybe too.
知道该怎么走。
Let's start moving out with the intention of maybe expanding over to Lujiang. We have, I think all these are part of the same commandery. Lujiang, Lujiang, Lujiang. So yeah, so we have the ability to maybe start picking at this commandery on this side. Sun Ce, perhaps if Liu Biao keeps trailing us down that way, we'll be able to join in and help out with that expansion. If I could knock out this force, I'd head right back to, what is it, Jiangyang Toolmaker and eliminate Liu Biao once and for all so I don't have to play this cat and mouse chase with him. Yeah, I can't reach him. I can't go, don't have enough movement to get through that zone of control. So that'll be that turn. Who was killed in battle, by the way? Gongzhu Xingyang, of the strategist for Cao Cao. So he still has his the bigger threats as far as his generals go have retreated with him. Okay, I think that's where we'll leave it, except let's take a look if we want to expand here. And I'm thinking the first thing we do, we have the option to upgrade to walls, and we have the option to upgrade food production and commerce income. You know, I'm going to sit here, since especially this city being so exposed right now. Let's get the walls around that city. I'll feel a little better with some walls there. Then we can work on further expansion down here. That's a 5-turn job. So once Chengpu frees up, we'll decide if we're going to have something more important to expand with in Changsha and build, or Jiangling. We'll make that choice when we cross that, when that time comes. So let's see what this next turn brings us. See if we can finally chase down Liu Biao's forces.
先不打，
Dong Zhuo, come on. Wants me to pay out the yin yang, give food, trade ancillaries, all for peace? Heck no. We're going to reject that offer. Silly old man. Oh, he's doing what he should have done a long time ago. Head home to replenish. We'll see if we have the ability to reach him. It doesn't look, at least from this distance or this. No, okay, I see. I think he was force marching after all. I was going to say at first it didn't look like he was, so maybe I'll have a chance to catch him. But if he's force march, I probably will not. So Yuan Shao has requested Liu Dai to join their war, and of course, he doesn't join our coalition, he joins Yuan Shao, and they are now at war with Zhangyan. You guys have at it. And Jade Bird. Over tea, you tell your general of your dream of a jade bird. The general takes a long sip of their tea, places the cup down, and looks you in the eye. A vision of a jade bird is an auspicious prophecy. The jade indicating imperial matters, and the bird a being that can traverse the gap between earth and heaven. So Huang Gai, the relationship between Huang Gai and Sun Jian, which is good. He's finally not improving his relationship with Sun Jian's wife. So that's nice for a change. He's refocused the relationship efforts to where it belongs. Get along with your general here. And then did I just click on that? Did we pick up an ancillary to possibly, or did we already assign it? Let's just take a quick look. I may have clicked off on something before. Yeah, no, we're good. I don't see any other ancillaries there. Sometimes I see stuff out of the corner of my eye. Okay, Sun Tse, you cannot quite get to him. Maybe we have a better chance to ease on down the river. We definitely can move a lot farther on the river. Maybe we can get up ahead of him on his way back this way. Maybe we can move faster on the water, faster than him. I'm not too worried about his depleted force over here being that strong against any of my locations here. And yeah, I couldn't have upgraded livestock farm, so their garrison, I'm very happy with their garrison against his depleted forces, so I don't feel an issue there. Let's move. Unless something else comes up and happens, let's move Sun Jian to the border. So as the weather breaks and we get out of the winter season, let's just fortify to use up resources a little slower. So let's fortify. Okay, we aren't depleting our supplies quite as fast that way as we're fortified at the border now. And we are ready to do one more turn. We aren't going to quite end the episode yet, although I think we're getting close depending on what develops this turn. We'll take a look. And there he is, running away, running home. Scared little army of Liu Biao. Ooh, we got some relationship things going, diplomacy issues going on. Let's see if anything really matters. No, not worried about that one. Yet another member of the coalition invited, just what we need, being at war with Cao Cao, but we're already at war, so it doesn't necessarily mean those others we brought right in, I don't believe. Cao Cao, Yuan Shao. Oh, we got a little coalition action maybe going between Cao Cao, Yuan Shao. They're working together towards Wang Lang, so there's some stuff going on here. Zhengjian, we've trading with her, but I'm still not sure clearly where she is. No. We'll have to catch up on some of these, but right now they aren't close enough to matter too much. And Wang Quang signed a peace treaty with our bud Yuan Shu. And we have an ancillary, a black stallion. Let's see if we got someone who can do with a black stallion. We got 60 speed, 150 mass, black sun, 58 speed, 2k mass, evade of capture, charge bonus. I think we are about ready to improve Sun Tse's steed. There we go. And did something finally build? Our coastal trading port down in Changsha has upgraded, so that's a good thing. Let's see if my river movement can keep me moving to maybe cut off his force from returning to his own lands. It's gonna be close, gonna be close, gonna be close. Of course, he's on a road now. Maybe he'll have his speed's gonna get improved too. So we'll just have to see if we can cut him off before he returns to his lands. And let's take a move. Oh, let's take a move once we put them into normal stance. There we go. And we can't quite make the city, but let's kind of move forward and take a peek at what kind of forces we're dealing with over in this walled city. And it's wide open for us. Not that we have the ability to just knock down the walls, but I'm liking the fact that that's undefended. In fact, while I'm thinking of it, let's put, since we're going up against a walled city, and he has some buffs for walled city, we will temporarily appoint Huang Gai as our general. And I'm thinking we are at a good stopping point for this particular episode. We had some early battles and then a lot of strategic movements, but I think we're set up to start a siege and eventual battle of Jian, a small city there. And we're going to find out next turn if we can cut off the retreat of Liu Biao's forces led by Huang Zhang. So this is ZigZagZog signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode and have a great day. Wishes from Western Kentucky.